like, okay, normally you say afternoon, but wait, you used to say good morning, and now you're saying good morning again. Good morning, it's Coffee Convo Wednesday. I am Cindy. I will be your host today, as I am every single Wednesday. I'm kind of excited because you're like, where are you right now? What is even happening? No, this is not my kitchen, although I wish it were my kitchen. I am live at the RaceTrac on Narcoossee Road in Orlando, Florida. How great is this? And look, I just got coffee. I just got my crazy good coffee because this episode is brought to you by RaceTrac. I've partnered with RaceTrac. Actually, we have been partnering for a couple years now. I know you guys are like, yes, because that means something awesome for me at the end. So, woo, woo. All right. So a couple of fun things we're going to be doing on the show today, which I will explain in a minute, but I kind of wanted to just soak in all of the awesome goodness from RaceTrac. This is Coffee Convo Wednesday. We're going to be here for about 15-20 minutes, the way we do the show if this is your first time. We talk about 3 things, and then at the end, I'm going to hook you up with something amazing. Like, I'll give you a little hint. A RaceTrac gift card. And it's going to seem kind of crazy because you might see people bebopping back and forth. And then I'm going to have a special guest from RaceTrac later on in the show. So I'm excited to kind of give you the scoop on why I'm here this morning. So if you do me a favor, if you'd go ahead and share as you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and hit like and tell me what you're drinking right now, because it is 8 o'clock in the morning, unless you're watching this on the replay. It could be any time during the day. But let me know what you're drinking right now, because I am drinking some crazy good coffee with a little vanilla creamer and whipped cream, because RaceTrac, crazy good coffee and whipped cream. And any excuse to put whipped cream in my coffee, I am all about it. All right, so this is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, January 30th. I cannot believe the month of January is almost gone. And this is episode 145. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited that we're in the middle of a RaceTrac during Coffee Convo Wednesday. So a little bit about me. My name is Cindy. I moved here from Atlanta, Georgia, just about a year and a half ago. I'm originally from Los Angeles, and now we live here in Orlando, Florida, and I'm hanging out at a RaceTrac in Orlando, Florida, which is kind of amazing. We're a family of 5. My husband, Eric, our daughters, Lily and Luna, and my mama, Jane, lives with us. But enough about me. Comment right now. Let me know what you're drinking this morning, and we will get started. So, of course, I have to give you a good morning. Cheers. All right, topic number 1 on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Sometimes you just have to be a kid. I know this is going to sound kind of insane, but over the weekend, our very dear neighbor friends, Megan and Mike, their daughter Avery had a birthday party, and it was a unicorn-themed birthday party. And who doesn't love rainbows and unicorns and cupcakes, right? And it was all of that. Rainbows, unicorns, cake, everything, like all of my favorite things in life. But they had a real unicorn there, y'all. A real unicorn about died. I may have been a little more excited than my 6-year-old daughter, Luna. No joke. So they had this unicorn there, a unicorn horse, like a real one. I mean, everything. And all the kids are taking turns walking the unicorn. And then I totally went outside and did a photo shoot with the unicorn, because when in your life are you ever gonna have a chance to do a photo shoot with a unicorn? Like, not ever, right? So if you didn't see the pictures, you could look on Instagram or here on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, then head over to Facebook and Instagram, because I had to post a million pictures of me with a unicorn because it was great. And it was really such a great reminder that sometimes as adults, we kind of forget, whether you have kids or not, we just forget that we have to take a minute and go, sometimes it's okay to be silly. Whether you're a 25-year-old or a 35-year-old or a 55-year-old, it's okay to be a kid. Maybe like bust out your kids' coloring books and color a little, or run through a field and sing out loud. But sometimes it's fun to just kind of embrace your kid side. So it's just a reminder that be a kid, it's super fun to be a kid, and I had fun, you know, hanging out with a unicorn over the weekend. So there you go. All right, topic number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday. I know the Super Bowl is coming up, and whether you are a fan of either of the team, that other team, and then the LA Rams, I know a lot of us just watch it for the commercials and to eat the food. That's really usually the only reason that I watch the Super Bowl. Don't tell my husband though, although I know he's watching, so I'm just busting myself. But this year I'm kind of excited, not because of that other team, and I know you're like, really, especially if you're a Patriots fan, but I'm excited because the LA Rams are in the Super Bowl. Okay, but let me just be totally honest. It's not because I've been following the Los Angeles Rams for this season or any season, because I haven't. But I told you guys I grew up in California, and my dad was a huge Los Angeles Rams fan because they were in Los Angeles, they were in St. Louis, now they're back in Los Angeles, they've been all over the place, but they're back in Los Angeles. And so when we were little, my dad was a huge football fan, and he was a huge LA Rams fan, and my daddy is no longer with us, so I feel like I kind of need to keep the tradition going. And funny side note, like our family we were such big LA Rams fans that when I was in school in my art class, I made, I guess you'd call it like a tile, like a bathroom tile, and we had to paint on the bathroom tile. So I painted a picture of Vince Ferragamo, which I'm sure most of you are like, who? Because unless you're a big football fan, you probably don't know who Vince Ferragamo is, but he used to play for the Los Angeles Rams. And so I drew this picture, he was the quarterback, and I drew a picture of Vince Ferragamo on this art tile, and I still have it, but I can't find it because I wanted to show you guys today, but I could not find it. And get this is the best story of them all. Okay, so I'm watching the LA Rams. I'm excited about that, excited about the Super Bowl. My dad went to the first Super Bowl ever. He went to the first Super Bowl ever, and y'all, you know how much he paid for the ticket? $12. The tickets are going for like $4,000 to $6,000 now. So if you are going to Atlanta this weekend to watch the big game, then you are probably knowing there's somebody you probably know. Like, yes, I know, I just spent $5,500. My dad, it was 1967, look, I sound like a super knowledgeable football person. It was 1967, and he paid $12, you guys, $12 to go to the Super Bowl. It's crazy. So on Sunday night, I will be watching the Super Bowl. I will be rooting for the Los Angeles Rams. And while I get it, the Patriots are a great team, and it's the first time that any team has made it this many times in the Super Bowl. But I'm just kidding. It's so much hate, and I don't mean to hate because good for them. Good for them. But I'm going to be rooting for the Los Angeles Rams, and I'm kind of excited about that. So can I get a cheers? Can I get a cheers for the Los Angeles Rams? And look, if you are rooting for that other team, that's okay too. It's going to be a good game. And let's be honest, food and commercials. Food and commercials, that's all we kind of really care about. All right, that's topic number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Topic number 3 on Coffee Convo Wednesday requires a special guest. I'm going to invite her on over right now. Megan from RaceTrac is here.
Hello.
Megan's like my new friend this week.
So happy to be here.
I'm so excited that you're here. Okay, so I told you guys that RaceTrac has been a part of our family for years and years and years. Like my husband, when we would go on road trips when we lived in Atlanta, we'd go on road trips from Atlanta to Florida to Orlando, and we would only stop at RaceTrac locations. Like he'd be like, oh no, honey, we have to go to a RaceTrac. We cannot stop anywhere else.
Good husband.
Yes, he is a good husband. And because he knows I get my fancy coffee, as he would call it. Cheers. Because I love vanilla creamer, and he knew, like, okay, she wants to go in and get her fancy vanilla coffee. And you know, you can't just stop anywhere and get your vanilla coffee.
No, you can't.
And you can't get crazy good coffee. See what I did there?
I do, yes.
Okay, so Megan, the reason you're here today, because we're here in RaceTrac in Orlando, which is kind of fun because we're doing a live show, and I kind of love that.
So fun.
Tell me about RaceTrac's new coffee and this whole experience, because we were doing the machines today, and I'm doing Insta stories so you can see how to use it, and we'll have video on Instagram later today because they're super easy to use. But how to use them, and then kind of tell me how this all came to be.
Absolutely. So these machines are brand new. They rolled out to all of our 512 stores across the Southeast just in the last year. And just with a touch of the button, which you'll see later on Cindy's Instagram stories, that you just need to choose your blend, which we offer 6 everyday varieties of blends, which includes regular, decaf, hazelnut, Colombian, and even more beyond that. And all you have to do is choose your cup, so you'll choose your blend, you'll choose your size, you'll choose whether you want to leave some room for some fun mix-ins or just take it black and fill it all the way up, and then it'll start dispensing and you'll hear the beans grinding.
Like you can actually hear the beans going. That's
yeah.
me and my grinding sound effect
That's
for
a
you.
beautiful impression.
Thank you, Megan. But what I loved is that I could click the button, leave room, because as I said, I like some coffee with my creamer. But my husband likes his pretty much black with maybe like a splash of milk.
He's hardcore.
So you were saying that there are different blends. How many different blends are there of the coffees?
6 everyday varieties, and we even have seasonal offers. So in the fall, you'll find your pumpkin. Oh yes, some really delicious. And they're all made with 100% Arabica beans. So that's the highest quality of coffee that you can get, and all for a price that's just as satisfying.
Nice. So what makes then these machines different from, say, another, or we don't know, just like that other team, we don't talk about other teams, but if we were, what makes these machines different?
Yes, so we won't talk about those other places, but our machines are so unique, and we are the only convenience store that has them in every single one of our locations. So no matter which racetrack you go to, whether you're in Atlanta, or you're in Orlando, or you're in Dallas, or you're in New Orleans.
Yes, because we have viewers from all across the United States.
Yes, yeah. And so you'll find those machines in every single one of our racetracks, and that's what makes us unique.
Nice. I'm not gonna lie, side note, I kind of wanted to get some food to go with my coffee this morning, but then I thought it might be rude to eat on Coffee CONVO Wednesday. So I did y'all a favor, and I'm gonna wait until after we're talking. So aside from like, okay, so I am a traditionalist, meaning I get the same thing all the time,
Right.
but my mom likes to switch it up. So are there different varieties instead of just getting like a plain old hot coffee with some vanilla creamer?
Yes, absolutely. So at our crazy good coffee bar that you'll see behind us, you can find hot chocolate, cappuccinos, and some hot tea. So you can switch it up, have something else to get you caffeinated and ready to go in the morning.
This is great because Mama Jane, who I know is watching, thank you Mom for taking the girls to school this morning. She loves tea, and she does decaf. So she is not a full caffeinated, like, because I don't need it either, but I do. But she loves decaf coffee, and then she likes to do different teas. So now, can you do iced coffee as well?
Absolutely, and you can do it on those machines as well. And so what you'll just do when you're about to select your blend has the iced coffee option. Press that and follow the same steps, but first you gotta grab one of our cups and fill it up with ice, but it's super simple, and then you can dress it up how you like it at our crazy good coffee bar as well.
Because I know some people do like iced coffee in the morning, but I know a lot of people in that afternoon lull when you're like, oh, I kind of just need, you know, something. So that would be a good afternoon alternative, is having the ice crazy good coffee, like an iced version of it.
It's delicious.
I'm thinking this might be something I might have to come back later this afternoon.
Absolutely.
Megan, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
So, excuse me as I continue to drink my crazy good coffee. I am so grateful to RaceTrac for partnering with our show. You know, RaceTrac has been partnering with us here on Coffee CONVO Wednesday for a couple of years now, and it's always great because my promise to you guys have always been that I'm not going to give away stuff or talk about stuff on this show that like our family doesn't believe in. And so we have always, like I said earlier, when we were driving from Atlanta to Orlando, we would come to Walt Disney World. We would always stop at RaceTrac. We would go to the RaceTrac in Peachtree City when we lived in Georgia. It was our favorite one to go to. But it's been a part of our family for years. And because they were so awesome to invite me to broadcast live this morning, Coffee CONVO Wednesday, they also brought in a RaceTrac gift card. So you guys know how this works. If this is your first time and you don't know, all you have to do is comment RaceTrac and then tell me the name of the state where you're watching Coffee CONVO Wednesday. So easy. So you just comment RaceTrac and the name of the state where you watch Coffee CONVO Wednesday. We'll pick a random winner, and then next week at this time we will come back and let you know who the winner is. Like last week, Janice from Georgia. We had a Georgia winner last week. Janice from Georgia won the Target gift card last week. So this week, RaceTrac and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee CONVO Wednesday. We'll pick a winner and we will announce it 1 week from today when we're in February. What is that? February the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, hold on, 4th, 5th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Oh, I can't remember. I can't count my days. Anyway, a week from today, we will be back for Coffee Convo Wednesday. Megan, thank you so much
Thank you
again.
so
I
much.
appreciate it. And for everyone else, don't forget, you guys can follow me on all the socials. You just go to cindysimmons.com. I'll be posting lots of stuff on Insta Stories as I do every single day. And then you guys, when I leave here, I'm gonna take my crazy good coffee and I'm heading right to go to Z88.3 where you can listen to me every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 to 2. You can tell Alexa to play Z88.3. You can download the app or go to zradio.com. As I say, each and every week, spread kindness and joy like Nutella, my favorite. Oh, Nutella. Maybe we get some like Nutella in your coffee. Just take that back to the man in charge, or the lady in charge.
That's right.
Thanks you guys for hanging out with me. Have a great rest of your week, and let's give them a big cheers.
Cheers.